What's up, guys? It's the Carp here, back again with another episode of the Bronze Pack Method series. And as you can see, I'm up to 61,700 coins. Started off with 20k. Safe to say this has been very successful. Like I mentioned last episode, I'm not going to show you guys all the sales that I make, just because it's, if you're listing 100 items at a time, you're going to make a lot more sales that way. So I've been clearing the transfer list, but the last couple listings I've left it to build up. So those are all the things that I've sold recently. I'm going to clear those out, and these are all the players we've got left. And I would send them to the club, but I'm just going to relist them here. Some of them might not sell. They might not be selling just because they're too low rated or whatever. But it also might just be because they haven't been found yet. So I'm going to keep listing them to try to sell those, and then I'm just going to store what I get in this episode in the club, and then I'll relist until I'll just keep going with the process like I have been doing. But I would say this series is already successful enough. I mean, tripled my coins by not actually spending that much time doing so, and we get a rare silver there from the MLS, who could be worth something. I just accidentally sent him to the club, so I guess I will not find out if he's worth something or not yet. This guy's from the Super League, though, so he could be worth something as well if it will load. 950. Looks like he is actually selling right now. There was a bid on one of them. Seems like servers are pretty slow at the moment. It could also be just because it's been raining for several hours where I live, so that could be messing with my internet a little bit. I'll go ahead and listen for 750 now with 600 start price. Taking stuff with that, then I'll lower it. We get a couple of rare English center backs as well. We could go for something. I doubt it. Should sell for at least 200 though, I would imagine. Yeah, so we're going to list him. Just send these guys to the club. Send this stuff to the transfer list. And earlier in this series, I was sort of not sure if these packs were worth it. I was just opening these. I think either of these are worth it. It just depends on how lucky you are. If you get a lot of rare fitness cards in these packs, then that makes it really worth it. But even if you don't, you can still make profit regardless. It really just depends on how quickly you want to fill your club up. We get a Chelsea player there. Doubt he's worth anything because he's 57 rated, but I'll get a check. Okay, so it looks like he's going to sell pretty quickly for 200 coins. Come on, EA. We'll just send the rest of this stuff to the club. We get one rare fitness there, so that's decent. Duplicates, nope. So quick sell the rest, 120 coins. Haven't had the greatest of luck so far. I mean, they've definitely been decent packs, but really could use some more rare fitness cards. But I still think that I'm going to make profit regardless. Wow, what a baller! You know what? I'll keep that guy in the club just because those glasses are they're incredible. Love them. But yeah, I haven't necessarily needed to get amazing packs every single time. I mean, it's clearly worked out. I mean, turning 20,000 coins to 60,000 coins, not really putting too much effort into this. So I figure even if I don't get like super good packs in this, I'm still gonna make an easy profit. I'm probably not gonna do too many more episodes of this. This might even be the last episode. That's a really good pack. If depending on how the views do, or if you guys like the video and stuff like that, basically just how well this video does. I might not, this might be the final episode. I mean, FIFA 18 is coming up soon. This was kind of just an experiment. I really think it was going to get as many views as it even did. But this is just something that I've been doing on my main account anyway, so I figured I would just use my second account to just solely devote it to this. But when I started, I did have the full intention of transferring all the coins over from this account to my main account. So yeah, if I again, depending on how this video does, I might do that. I might also just transfer all but 20,000 coins over and then start from 20,000 again, because you don't really need 20,000 coins is I would say I don't know, 30,000 coins is like the maximum amount of coins that you need to have, like the absolute maximum, to be able to open just loads of these packs and do this successfully. But I mean, even as low as like 10 to 15k, you could still do this this trading method, or I guess pack method, whatever you want to call it. You 10 to 15,000 coins, you can still do this very successfully. I'll send that to the trade card. Let's go. But yeah, so you don't actually need the 50,000, 60,000 coins that I have right now, or have had in the past couple of days, to do this. Basically, as long as you've got 100 items listed at all times in your club, you're going to be selling stuff. I would say at least 4 items per 100 listings, but on average probably like 8 to 10. So it's a decent amount of coins. Wow, 3 training cards. I wish this was my main account. I could use those. Yeah. So if you let's just say on average, if you list 100 items at 200 coin buy now, you're gonna sell 10 of them. So that's 2,000 coins per listing, and it literally takes you like 3 seconds to actually list the cards up, and then however much time it takes you to either log in on the console or log in on the web app, whichever you're doing. So yeah, it's a pretty quick way to make coins. It's definitely, I will say, next year, I think from the start of FIFA, I'll still have this account. So I think what I'm going to do, since I'm going to get some starter packs in this account, is I'm going to use this account again for bronze pack method, and then I will probably still open bronze packs on my main account, but this account is probably going to be solely based on bronze packs again from the start of FIFA, because I feel like there's some massive potential bronze cards to have really good value at the start of FIFA 18, just because there's probably going to be some decent squad challenges to start off the FIFA, and people, I'm assuming next year, a lot more people will just be storing loads of stuff in their club, which means there won't be as many cards on the market. I kind of did that most of this year, but next year I definitely think a lot more people are going to be doing that. In anticipation of squad challenges. Another decent pack there. I've actually had a couple of decent packs now. And I think one more pack is going to do it for this episode, which again could be the final episode. If you do want to see me continue this, see how far I can go with these coins, make sure to leave a like on the video. I'll say if this video gets 4 likes, I'll 100% make another video on the bronze pack method. If it gets less than that, I will think about it. That's what we'll roll with. Done with that. I've got room for one more pack. I can always store, rare fitnesses or just normal fitness cards in the club as well, if I really want to. So last pack of the video. Do not get a silver. We do get a rare bronze, as you would hope to. It's a pretty bad one. And we will store all those items in the club. Bad pack when it comes to players, but we do get that rare fitness card and a foot healing, so a decent pack, and that, which will sell for 200. So not too bad to finish off on, and that fills our transfer list up to exactly 100. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time.